Ladies and gentlemen, Kelly hails from South Texas, where her journey with horsemanship began. At the age of 10, she brought her own horse, Pokey, that was her transportation to everywhere she could get to. Kelly has competed in eventing and training with Pat Pirelli for 5 years and one of Pat Pirelli's proteges. Traveling across the country on the Pirelli Tour stumps with her horse, Buckley. Today she travels for clinics and trains from her home base in Wagner, South Carolina, specializing in foundation training for horses. She is a licensed instructor with Linda Pirelli's new program, Happy Horse, Happy Rider. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kelly Ziegler.
Thank you guys for inviting me. This is great. So, like you're saying, I actually live in Wagner now. I'm originally from Texas, and Buckley's from Texas too. We came here together about 13 years ago. Hey, hi, Buckley! And so, Buckley, I'll tell you a little bit of history about Buckley. When I met Buckley, I was living in South Texas, and I was giving a lesson, and I was in the middle of this big pasture with all these jumps. I was doing a cross-country lesson. And I saw this beautiful horse run gallop across the pasture towards me with his rider, and I was like, oh, my breath was taken away. He was so gorgeous. His mane was flowing, and then she kind of does this, stop right in front of me, and she goes, oh, hi. I go, hi. She goes, I didn't mean to do that. He ran off with me. And I just pointed him towards you and thank God he stopped. I was like, yeah, that's good. He didn't run over me. So then I started my relationship with Buckley. He was a training horse at first, and the first thing his owner said to me was he looked for things to spook at. Y'all have horses like that? They look for things to spook at? And so he was incredibly spooky. He did the really good one where he did the turn and burn. Y'all ever ridden one of those? And not pretty. Yeah, and he would just check out. So when he got really emotional and upset, he would literally mentally check out and run. Have you ever had a horse do that? And yeah, there's just no way you can get him back. And that is the way he was. And it took some time because he was a very troubled horse. I ended up buying him, and he's been with me for almost 20 years now. So he's the longest relationship I've ever been in with a male, with this horse. Anyway, I love him to death. He's almost 28 years old now. And he works every day. He ponies the young horses, and he's my best partner. So we're going to show y'all a little bit of Liberty. Does anybody know what Liberty is? Yeah? Okay. So Liberty is no strings attached. You can see like right here. If he wanted to take off, he really could. Okay, I can't make him stay here. He has to want to stay here. So a lot about what I do when I train a horse, I help that owner get that connection. That horse wants to be with them. Because that's important. I mean, at the end of the day, you want your horse to be with you and your partner. So we created this partnership, and I will say this was the hardest thing for him to do because he's such a nervous horse. When I would even start working with him in the round pen, if he got just far away from me, he would take off, like the line just disconnected. So this took time for him to be in a situation like this with all you predators looking at him. It took me, I was kind of on the fast track because I was on the Pirelli Tour team and everything. It took me probably 6 months. But now that to really connect like this. But I have horses now that come to training that I can get them working like this in a couple weeks because I've done it so many times now. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play a little music and we're going to run around and do some stuff and then we'll talk after that. Does that sound good? Okay. And he loves to push the ball. So if you want to play the music, good boy.
All of these lines tell you the story.
And he might do this, but he'll come back.
So many stories of where I
my student Allison. You love Allison.